Oh, hey guys. So today I'm gonna film for you my fall favorites, and this is the Jaclyn Hill tag. As soon as I saw her do that video, I was like, oh my gosh, I wanna be a part of this. So I feel like a lot of people probably have similar fall favorites. That's why they're called fall favorites. But I hope mine are a little bit different and maybe give you some ideas of something different to try. I don't know. The first question is your favorite fall candle, and mine is Pumpkin Coconut from Bath & Body Works. It smells like caramel popcorn, but with like some spice to it. So like some allspice or cinnamon or something. It is so good. I love the Marshmallow Fireside, which she mentioned in her favorites. It's phenomenal. I burned it all last year. I also picked up Pumpkin Spiced Cheesecake, and it just has this really rich, yummy, delicious smell to it. And then I also got Pumpkin Pecan Waffle, and this is another really yummy one, but it has a little bit more of like a sweeter and like nuttier flavor to it. So any of the pumpkin ones really I love. I love Pumpkin Cupcake. That's another one of my favorites. It's like completely burned to the bottom, so I didn't grab it and show it to you guys because it's ugly. I need to buy another one. So yeah, those are my favorite fall candles. The next one is favorite fall lip color, and that is the color that I'm wearing right now, and it's called MAC Whirl. So they've had the lip gloss. They've had the lip pencil forever, and it's always sold out. It's just one of their number ones. And then they finally made a matte in the shade as well. So that's what I'm wearing today. And I love it. I just think it's beautiful and deep and rich, and it's everything fall. So, and it will transition nicely into winter, but like I'm starting to get a little more fair right now, and I feel like it just still is a stunning color. I love it. It's that like mauvey brown with like a touch of pink in it. It's perfect for fall, so I love that shade. The next one is favorite drink. So for this one, I'm not super duper particular. If you ask my husband, he'd probably tell you something different. It just depends on where you're going. So Dutch Bros, I love a pumpkin mocha. If you're going to Starbucks, I love the salted caramel hot chocolate, but I always order mine non-fat with whipped cream because the regular salted caramel hot chocolate is too rich or too thick or too heavy or something, and just like one sip and I'm like, ugh, too much. But if you do it with non-fat, it's like smooth sailing. It's so good. And I'll do the salted caramel mochas as well. It just kind of depends on my mood, but anything salted caramel or pumpkin and chocolate, like I'm all about it. So those are my favorite fall drinks. The next question is favorite fall blush. So this is a new one, and it's actually what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing just a little bit of it because it's super pigmented, but this is Becca's new blush in Nightingale. And like I said, it is so pigmented, but it is super beautiful. It has like nice, rich, maroony shades in it. It'll go perfect with like a nude lip, but it'll also go great if you want to do a berry lip. It's just an amazing blush. It's an amazing shade. I love it. Like I said, I'm wearing it on my cheeks, but I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. It is super duper pigmented, so use caution when you're wearing this bad boy because a little bit goes a long way. That is Nightingale by Becca Cosmetics. Okay, my favorite fall clothing item. This is something that I've been wearing nonstop. I actually had to dig it out of my dirty laundry because I've been wearing it so much and I had to separate from it. So it is my flannel. So the brand is Clothing-Stone, and I just love the weight of it. It's a little bit thicker than like a normal flannel. I don't know what's all over it right now, but like I said, I dug it out of the dirty laundry. So I like to either roll up the sleeves depending on how warm it is, or just keep them rolled down, but I love the color. I love wearing it with denim. And yeah, it's just my favorite. I love it. So this is my favorite piece of fall clothing as of now. The next question is favorite fall movie, and I went and grabbed my favorite fall movie for you guys. And literally as I was walking back here to film, the UPS man knocked on the door, and I asked Brian, I was like, is it for you or is it for me? Because I'm waiting on some makeup to come. He's like, it's for me. And he opens it, he's like, wait, it's for you. And so my original favorite fall movie was gonna be Twilight, and as tacky as it sounds, I like will sit at work and daydream about coming home and watching Twilight and the romance of Edward and Bella, and like I love this movie. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I just think it's good. It gets me in the mood for like Halloween and like, I don't know. Every girl wants to be that girl that's like protected and whisked away, and it's just, I don't know. I love it. I love the romance. But, sorry Edward, we're gonna have to scoot you over because this just showed up in the mail. So I have a feeling this is gonna be my new favorite fall movie for this year anyways, and I'll be watching it nonstop. Like the picture on the back, like I can't. I'm so happy. I've asked Brian probably 500 times when they're gonna release it, and he's like, I don't know, it's not rated yet or whatever, and I'm like, where is it? I need it. So anyways, I'm going to switch my favorite fall movie to Pitch Perfect 2 because I'm going to be watching it on replay. The next question is favorite fall TV show. So Brian and I watched some Revenge, and once we got into the second season, like halfway throughout the second season, it was just kind of like there are way too many things going on right now, and like I couldn't keep up with. It's almost like too much drama. Like I know it's a TV show built on drama, but it was like too many backstories going on, and I don't know, I was losing interest really fast. So we ended up switching it up and trying something new, and I've been loving it. We watch at least one episode usually a night. They're only half an hour long, so I'm not like a huge TV watcher, but with it like kind of getting cooler outside or I'm working really hard, it's really nice to just like lay back, take my mind off of something, snuggle with the hubs, you know. So lately we've been watching Scorpion, and it is a really great show. I get scared easily and get really bad nightmares, and so this show isn't like too scary for me, so I can't watch like Walking Dead or anything like that. I'd be a train wreck. But this show's amazing. It's actually about 4 geniuses, and they're geniuses in different ways. And then this one like more normal girl who's actually Catherine McPhee, who's beautiful, and she has a son that's genius. So they all like were kind of doing nothing with their lives, and then the government sought them out, and now they work for the government. So they work on these really cool cases, and they find out ways to help the government solve mysteries and cases and stuff. So it's really good. I love it. There's a little bit of like romance going on, but there's also comedy and some action, so it's pretty good. I love it. And I don't think it's rated, but it's not like there's nothing raunchy or like bad language or anything like that. So I love this show. Okay, moving on. Next is favorite Thanksgiving food. So a little backstory about me. I worked with a personal chef when I lived down in Scottsdale. So hi Stacy, if you're watching this. And I could not boil water when I met that girl, and now I love to cook. And she just taught me so much about flavors and what works together and how to really make it gourmet and delicious and what ingredients are good for what. And so I love cooking, but this apartment, like the kitchen is horrific. It's teeny. If you cook something, it stinks up the whole like house, and I feel like my hair smells like it for days, or our clothes or furniture or whatever. And so I really haven't been cooking a lot here, so we actually eat out quite a bit, which I don't like because that's a lot more money, and I love being super wife and doing like home cooked meals for my husband. Anyways, I have like perfected Thanksgiving dinner, and I love cooking Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm one of those people that like, I can cook all day and you don't really get hungry for your own food, but my Thanksgiving dinner, like I will eat everything. So my stuffing is super delicious. I use like fresh sliced bread and lots of butter and lemon and apples and cinnamon and allspice and what else do I put in there? Rosemary, thyme. I don't know, it's just not your typical stuffing. What else? What's like the savory ingredient that I put in there? Anyways, I love my stuffing because it's kind of like a sweet and spiced stuffing instead of your typical boxed stuffing. I love my turkey. I learned how to make like a champagne orange turkey, and you cook it with champagne and oranges on it, and like you put it inside of a bag, so it's super like moist and delicious. And I'm sorry if you don't like that word, but I don't know how, it's just really tender and mouth-watering and yummy. I do like a spin on green bean salad and I make my own cranberry sauce. And for dessert, the one thing, so like I got pretty good at making pies a while ago, but it's kind of time consuming. So Trader Joe's has a pumpkin cheesecake that is like to die for. It's just frozen pumpkin cheesecake and it's so good. So I love having that for dessert after we have like loads of good food, and then I'm like, I just want cheesecake, just a nice little slice of cheesecake, and it's perfect. It's so good. So yeah, as for favorite Thanksgiving food, I don't really have a favorite, but it's definitely one of my favorite meals of the year. I love to cook it. It's just really near and dear to me because I went from not knowing how to do a dang thing to making a pretty fantastic Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm really excited for this Thanksgiving because we're hoping to be in a new home, and so I couldn't imagine like our first, it like almost brings tears to my eyes, but like our first Thanksgiving dinner with like our family, and I can cook in our new kitchen, and hoping for the best. So I'll keep you posted on that. That was a long one, sorry. I love food, like all day or day. Okay, last question is favorite Halloween costume, and Jacqueline was really specific about this. She said not like favorite Halloween costume that you've seen, but favorite Halloween costume that you've been. So I have two. There was one year where my 4-H club, we dressed up our horses and ourselves, and we had like a 4-H club meeting, and we all like rode together at this indoor arena because it was freezing outside. And so I dressed up as a princess, and I was all in like gold and ivory and had my glasses and like decorated my helmet because you have to wear helmets when you're in 4-H. And then we decorated my horse in like this gold taffeta kind of stuff. So I'll insert a picture for you guys so you can see it because it's pretty cute. And then my other favorite costume, which I'm praying I can find a picture of, I was a cracked egg for like a couple of years. Like I loved this costume. So my mom put a bright yellow turtleneck on me, and the bottom half had like little, it was like almost like pull on little shorts or something, and it was the bottom half of an egg, and then it was all jagged, and then the top half was a jagged part of an egg, and so it was a cracked egg, and it was like the cutest freaking costume. I don't know why I loved it so much. I think it was just really comfortable, or it was so original that people were like, oh my gosh, you're a cracked egg, like because they'd never seen it before or something. So it's a pretty adorable costume, but it's also like really sentimental to our family. I'm sure my mom still has it somewhere, but I'm gonna do my best to find a picture for you guys because it's so stinking cute. I think I have a picture where I'm the cracked egg, and I'm like probably too big for the costume by this point, and then my brother is Batman or something. So anyways, you guys, that wraps up my fall favorites. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll link what I'm wearing down below, which isn't a lot, but you guys like my jewelry usually, so I'll link that down below, and then all of my fall favorites. And yeah, let me know what some of your fall favorites are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!